Yo, it's your boy, Phalanx. Coming to you live from my McDonald's drive-thru quality microphone. Do you know how often people go like, oh, this movie is a hidden gem. People are so stupid for not seeing this movie. This is that.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting.
I mean, it's not a masterpiece, but it's great, it's okay, it's a good movie. Even more so if you're a fan of formulaic body cop movies. So The Nice Guys was released in 2016 and well, let's see how well it performed.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
At least it's in the top 100. Just for the hell of it, let's see what movies beat it at the box office. Suicide Squad. Ghostbusters.
Your dog's name is my cat?
And Mike Hatt.
Your dog's name is Mike, last name Hatt.
Well, his full name is Michael Hatt.
Pete's Dragon.
Somebody once told me
Fucking Medea Halloween.
What's the worst that can happen to her? Turn to prostitution, drugs? Hell, how you think I met your mama?
hold up.
So yeah, titans of cinematography. It was made on a budget of $15 million and it made like $65 million, but studios for whatever reason don't count advertising in that shit. Take the numbers with a grain of salt. So yeah, not the greatest of cinematic triumphs. Let's see how dumb people were 5 years ago. I mean, that's the year Moonlight won over La La Land. They were pretty fucking dumb. The movie's greatest advantage is its cast. It stars not only the greatest violent Oscar-winning dad Russell Crowe, but also the man who got us all laid thanks to his shitty Notebook movie. And then proceeded to spend his entire career taking varied hard roles so he can prove he can act. Their chemistry is phenomenal and it's obvious that they are enjoying their roles. Hell, both of them took the part only after 3 days, which in movie time is very fucking short. Gosling was already fanboying over Crowe, so yeah, it's alright. I'm not gonna spend a video talking about how 2 great actors are doing very good acting. The more intriguing part of this movie is its director, Shane Black, who is a character in his own right. Most likely you've seen him as an actor in stuff like the original Predator. He is most prolific as a writer, writing most of his movies and the Lethal Weapon franchise. As a director, he has made 5 movies with 1 on the go. Can The Rock save this movie? First off, he made my favorite porn movie title that's not actually a porn movie. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I'd argue this is one of his best works with Iron Man and Batman over here doing stellar jobs. It's pretty much just a thrilling murder mystery type shit. Speaking of Robert Downey Jr. though, Iron Man 3, the most okay of the Iron Man movies. Remember when this was in the top 3 worst Marvel movies? If someone actually saw Edge, a TV movie nobody knows, then I compliment you, you are a better person than I am. Oh, and because he played the character in the original, I guess that was enough to hire him as the director for the new Predator. It turned out marvelous.
Shut the fuck up!
You shut the fuck up.
Stop it, movie. Only the Oscars are allowed to make key unfunny. What I'm trying to say is that if you watch a Shane movie, you just engage in a game of quality roulette. The dude flips a coin at the beginning of a movie development to determine that. Yes, I should do this more often, but what the hell, it's not like with Hubby Halloween where I don't really care if you watch it or not. Spoilers ahead. Watch this movie, if you're legally allowed to. It's good. It needs money. Baby wants sequel. I'm not gonna go over everything, just have to make you watch this shit. The movie is rather by the books buddy cop adventure between a grumpy old school detective and a younger ambitious one. But then again, using an existing concept doesn't mean that it's bad, it's what you do with existing tropes that matters. Their way of solving the case is really interesting to watch, and the twist is, well, if you know about the rules in movies in which the most famous person is the bad guy, then you won't be surprised. Speaking of bad guys, that goon sounds familiar.
Pointed directly at your daughter's spine. Come with me. You did good, son. You did good.
I want to make you proud, Black Daddy. Also, this movie has one of the least annoying child actors with Gosling's kid who actually shows up as Betty Brant in Far From Home.
I know you think none of us have noticed, Peter, but your new look, I love it. Right, babe?
Remember the Raimi movies? Anyone else thought that this was the real best girl? As an odd trope of this movie, Ryan can smell stuff. I mean, it is kind of random, but unlike some shit like, oh, she can breathe through her skin because shut up, it's actually used rather competently. Especially with Ryan's best acting scene. Damn, he's trying so hard to make us forget about that Notebook movie. The music is more than fitting, using mostly time-appropriate 70s stuff and integrated the thematic retro porn beats. Oh, and they fucking hate this kid named Chet, and personally, with a name like that, I feel like I despise him as well. Sorry to anyone actually named Chet, but your parents fucking hate you. Also, Ryan and his daughter behave like normal fucking families in which they share a mutual hatred towards a random girl.
So, how much would you charge to beat up my friend Janet?
But at least I'm glad that he's trying to teach his girl proper grammar.
There's like whores here and stuff.
Sweetheart, how many times have I told you, don't say and stuff. Just say, Dad, there are whores here.
There is also this kid that really demands for the law to hit your children to be brought back.
Want to see my dick?
Nobody wants to see your dick, dude.
Also, it feels like Mr. Shane Black has the same opinion as me, in which fancy artsy movies are either just really boring / depressing, or just a way to make porn without feeling bad about your life choices. Ah, yes. I'm not making XXX Queen of Thrones, I'm making art.
So then your solution was you make a porn film.
It's not a porno!
Just like a woman.
A very relatable thing happens later on in this movie where Ryan's character pretty much bullshits his way into sounding smart, and Russell actually buys it before realizing how dumb it is. This entire movie is just Ryan's character trying to sound smart for his new daddy, but as you well know, nice guys finish last. Onto the bad guys, the assassin sent after them is downright retarded with how badly he executes his schemes. But it's not like assassins in movies are actually competent if they are not the main characters. Blueface and Captain Anderson are given a tad more character, but even them are more like slight detours instead of actual threats.
That suitcase that you gave us, somebody switched it out? There was no money in it.
No.
You are a whole new level of stupid.
Ah, but who is stupider?
Oh, and the true villain is revealed to be capitalism. I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but it's pretty much just a we live in a society type of thing in which our main characters show their porn movie in public. So yeah, this is perhaps the only movie in history in which porn saves the day. This is truly what God intended. Am I gonna go on and on about how decent this movie is? Yeah, probably not. But I am gonna recommend this movie a lot since it flew under many people's radar. Hell, at its premiere in my theater, me and the person I was with were the only people there, along with the family and the kid that didn't know how to read, so his mother kept explaining the plot to him loudly. Who the hell allowed this 8-year-old shrimp to see this movie? Back in my day, I had to sneak in to see The Wolf of Wall Street. That's all, I guess. Just a friendly recommendation from your least favorite YouTuber. Like, subscribe, bell. You've been on YouTube, you've seen videos, you know what the shtick is. I know it's shorter than my average videos. I mean, you have to actually make content to have an average, but you know. Oh, and if Hitman's wife's bodyguard is a thing, I still think that Nice Guys 2, Russell Crowe beats everyone on set, might still have a chance.